YouTube, it's Crystal and I'm back again to do a video on my holy grail MAC products. Now, as a young girl, the first brands that got my attention in terms of makeup was MAC, because I'm more of a girl that likes brighter colors, and also I noticed they were one of the first lines that I could afford in college that catered to women of color and women of deeper skin tone. I'm gonna start off here with my favorite concealers from them. Now, I do have a little collection of concealers, not even sure why, but I'm gonna say my holy grail concealer is this concealer here. This is the MAC Prolongwear Concealer, and I have shade NW45. Now, this thing does not move. Like, when I say you could put it under your eyes, you could put it in different spots of your face that need concealing, it doesn't move. It comes, I'm gonna open it up, mine is messy. This is one of the little downfalls of this product. It is a pump, so you could take out a little. The only problem with the tube is that sometimes it does squirt out a little more product, so I do find that you end up wasting product. But aside from that, this thing lasts forever. I mean, I've had this for at least a year coming up, and I use it quite regularly. And on top of that, it doesn't budge. Like, I could put it under my eyes and it doesn't move, it doesn't crease, it barely even needs to be set. So if you're on the hunt for a concealer, MAC Prolongwear Concealer is where it's at. Also, I guess foundation. Now, I'm gonna admit I don't like pretty much the majority of MAC foundations. Like, I don't really enjoy them. However, I did find my MAC Face and Body Foundation, and this one is in N9. I really like this. If anyone asks me, like, what's something that you recommend from MAC, and they're not looking for, like, high coverage, just maybe, like, light to medium coverage, I always suggest MAC's Face and Body Foundation. Like, this is very light. I'm sure you can hear me shaking. It's very watery. The consistency is nice. It can actually be layered if you do want more coverage, so it is really nice to work with. And when it's very warm outside, like summer months, or if you're living in a place that's very hot, it doesn't move, and you can actually apply it all over the body. So this is a really good product, a really good go-to for me personally. Love it. Product. Now, I remember hearing about this over and over again and I thought, oh, what a hype. So I went out and just bought the little version of it, but this is MAC's Fix Plus Spray. Now, I know people use it to spray over their face to refresh their face, or if they've put powder on their face and it looks too powdery, they set it so it looks more normal. I do that once in a while, but I find it really handy right now with my beauty blender if I'm trying to blend out my concealer under my eye, or even now today I use my beauty blender for the first time as for my foundation, which was the Face and Body. It's really good with that. Sprayed the sponge with it and it just dispersed it like a dream. Also, if you use pigments, pigment eyeshadow, it actually will make them look more pigmented on your eye if you spray your brush with it. So I really like it for those two things, and I definitely will be getting the bigger size. And I mean, I don't use it like crazy, so I've had this one for quite a while and I'm just below half. So definitely a good product. I recommend. It isn't really a hype. Speaking of pigments, MAC has some of the best pigments in my personal opinion, and one of my favorite holy grail pigments, which is in its old packaging, is Melon. Melon is a beautiful goldish color. It can actually double up as not only eyeshadow, but you could use it on your cheeks or as highlight. I'll go ahead, I'll give you a swatch of it. I just love their pigment. Look at this. I only took this from just the perimeter of the actual bottle. I didn't even dip my hands into it. And look at this. This can double up as a beautiful highlighter in summer. Flawless. Love their pigments. Definitely something you should take a look at. I guess since I talked about highlighter, is MAC Skinfinishes. I mean, I've gone to a lot of companies. I have found good skin finishes, or I guess they're really like highlighters, and you can use them on your cheek as bronzers, etc. MAC does it when they do it. Like, this is double definition. Now, this I believe is a limited edition, but they do have many actual skin finishes that are available in the regular line, and they continuously bring out new skin finishes in their different collections. So you can always take a look at these, but I recommend them. I mean, totally beautiful, last forever. I mean, look at this, extra pigmented. I mean, boom boom, like really, I just went like this, just barely even touched it. Pigmented, makes your skin look flawless. Like, truly love it. Definitely one of MAC's best products. And I wouldn't have included this prior, but I'm really loving this the last like 4 or 5 months, is my MAC Skin Finish, and this one is in Deep Dark. This just makes your face look glowy. It could set your makeup, so you don't necessarily have to buy the prep and prime. You can use this to set your makeup. You can use this alone. You could use this over foundation. I mean, there's so much ways to actually use it, and I just think it makes the skin look so beautiful. Like, just this lovely, nice, natural looking finish and glow on the face. This is enough for me. A lot of the times, if I'm going out, I just use this. Sometimes I don't even bother with the foundation thing, because this does enough for me. So completely love it. Definitely try it out. One thing I've mentioned this a couple times. I'm not a huge skincare person with MAC, but this one is one of the ones that I have tried and really love. This is the Mineralized Volcanic Ash Exfoliator. So basically, it's just a black exfoliator for your face. I have mentioned it in a few other videos. I really like it. It really buffs into the skin and exfoliates the face. Truly a good product to try. Get a sample. I got like 4 samples or so of this before I even purchased it, so they will not deny you of just trying it out to see if it works for you. So this is definitely something I recommend, and I've had this for honestly like at least, we're coming up to a year, I'm sure, with this, and I'm not even finished. MAC is also very known for their makeup brushes, and they do really have superb makeup brushes. I picked up some of my holy grail that I would always repurchase again and again if I had to. This one is the 217 blending brush. Some of them are a little dirty because I just used them, but this is the 217. Really great for blending, really great for adding light color to the eye. I could not do an eye look without my 217. Another one, I have had this brush for years. This is like my 129 blush brush, and I truly love it. I have the miniature version, as you can see, because this is the one that goes in my makeup bag with me every day. Not only do I use it for blush, but if I do have to reapply powder or anything like that, I will use this. I just love the bristles. This has been going strong for like 4 years or something. Like, I've had this for a long time, and it isn't even giving up on me up till now. So the quality is excellent. The price is a little high, but the quality is there. Another one I really like is the I believe it's the 239. I know it's dirty, and I have had it for a little while. This is the one I use to put on actual eyeshadow on my eye. It picks up a lot of product, packs it on for you. I love it. Definitely a go-to. I got this brush not that long ago, maybe a couple months ago. This is the 209. Beautiful for putting gel liner on the eye. It gives it very precise application. I'm really not that great at putting gel on my eye as an eyeliner, but since I've gotten this brush, it has been super helpful. Absolutely love it. Blushes. MAC has some really good blushes. Now, can I say they're the best on the market? Not for me. I love my NARS. However, they make some really good blushes if you don't want to spend NARS type of money. My favorite is MAC's Fever. This is my go-to. I'm not wearing it right now. I'm actually wearing another MAC blush called Azalea, which is beautiful. It doesn't get enough hype as it should, especially on dark skin women, but this one too, Fever. You go into MAC, they usually go ahead and recommend these 2 others, which I can't remember the name right now, but this is my black girl recommendation, Fever. If you are going to do a blush, I know it's a little bold, but a light hand, life. Also, I mean, we can't talk about MAC without talking about lipstick. MAC has great lipsticks at a decent price. I mean, there's a lot of high-end brands out there that have really good lipsticks, but I keep going back to MAC over and over again. I mean, I picked up some of my favorites. The first one is Hang Up. This is, of course, a vampy lipstick, which I've shown before. I'll do a quick swatch. Here it is. Very beautiful. Otherwise, I picked up Ruby Woo. This is definitely, I mean, I haven't found anything exactly like this. I found really good reds, but Ruby Woo is just one of those die-hard MAC like lipsticks. If you don't know about MAC and you don't know about lipstick, Ruby Woo is what's up. Also, this is just one of my favorite ones as of late. Flat Out Fabulous. It is what it says it is. It is just fabulous. And this is another beautiful nude, which I'm wearing right now, which is Faux, and love it. So those are my favorite ones. Lip liners, they are expensive, but man, they work well. I mean, I have my favorite Nightmoth, Vino, and Magenta with me. I've showed them in other videos, so I will link them down below. These are beautiful, expensive. They're almost $20 a pop, but I mean, they last forever. They're pigmented, they're soft. I mean, you can almost just wear them as lipstick alone. You don't even need lipstick with these, actually. Beautiful. Last but not least, we can't walk away with talking about MAC and not talking about some of their eyeshadows. This is only one I have in pot, so I brought it. This is Plum Dressing. They have some of the best eyeshadows in the market. There are other brands that have fabulous ones, but MAC, I mean, I have the majority of my collection and they haven't done me wrong. So this is Plum Dressing. Really like their eyeshadows. Definitely something to look for if you are stepping up, you know, maybe from the drugstore and wanted to get into MAC cosmetics. Anyway, those are my holy grail products that I love from MAC. If there's anything that you love and I haven't mentioned it, definitely leave it down below. Any questions or comments, again, leave that below, and thank you for watching. I hope you rate and subscribe. Have a good day. Bye.